Hey everybody, this is Mr. Music coming at you this morning, and it's been a pretty rough week as far as losses in the entertainment industry. And on Tuesday, um, July 22nd, we lost a rock and roll icon. Ozzy Osbourne had passed away. Um, and very devastating news. A lot of tributes are coming in for him, and I just wanted to wait a while to do a video. Um, this video is basically going to talk about my top 10 favorite Ozzy Osbourne songs. Also, it will include some honorable mentions. Um, these songs are only from his solo career, so I'm not touching on any of the Black Sabbath stuff for right now. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and begin with some Ozzy. So the first song number coming in at number 10 is going to be Bloodbath in Paradise from the No Rest for the Wicked album. Great tune. It's been one of my favorites for a long time. Of course, this song really deals with the Charlie Manson murders that happened many, many years ago. Great tune. All right, coming in at number 9 is going to be the lead off track from the No More Tears album, Mr. Tinker Train. When I first heard this song, I was like, oh, totally crazy. I love it. I love the way Ozzy Osbourne does the stuff and the I don't know, like bell sound or something at the beginning of the song. It's kind of creepy a little bit. And then when there's a part of the song where he goes, "Can you say Mr. Tinker Train?" Oh man, when he did, and then the guitar solo comes in, just over the top great. Okay, coming in at number 8, um, have Perry Mason from Osmosis. Of course, me being a Perry Mason fan, I really love that song. It's totally terrific, and he does such a great job. All right. All right. Coming at number 7 from the No More Tears album, Desire. Love that chugging guitar at the beginning of it. It's really great tune. Really enjoy that. Okay. Coming in at number 6, Bark at the from the Bark at the Moon album. It's Center of Eternity. And that song, I think when I first heard that, I was like, oh, this is just totally great. It's actually on the album, I believe it's the lead off song from side 2. Um, but the beginning of it, where it goes, and then it goes into that, and then it has that great organ coming in after that. I mean, you just can't beat it. It's such a great song. Right. Coming at number 5. Now, this actually, this is from the Down to Earth album, a song called Dreamer. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't pay much attention to it before, but this week that song has I can't get it out of my head. And it's just the words, and it's such a beautiful song. And I mean, I got to tell you, this points out that Ozzy actually was a pretty darn good singer. Um, and I can't get enough of the song. I mean, I'm actually learning how to play it on guitar now because and it's not too difficult. But that song has resonated with me all this week ever since his passing, and it's now on a top 10 list. So that's Dreamer from Down to Earth. All right. The number 5 song is from Diary of a Madman. It's called You Can't Kill Rock and Roll. Uh, what can I say? Because you can't kill rock and roll. So many people have tried. And you know what? They haven't succeeded. Rock and roll is still strong as ever. Maybe you have to kind of go out and look for it a little bit more because they certainly don't play it on commercial radio. But there's just so much good stuff out there, and this song it's when I first heard it, it's like, yeah, that just it's to the point. You really cannot kill rock and roll. All right, coming in at number 3, we have Mr. Crowley from Blizzard of Oz, and great song. Of course, who can you can't discount uh, Don Airy with that wonderful organ. Great stuff. Coming in at number 2 is Revelation Mother Earth from Blizzard of Oz. Great song. Uh, when I first heard it, I was like, yeah, this has always been my favorite song off the Blizzard of Oz album. And the number one song, just goes without saying, is the live version of Suicide Solution from the Randy Rhoads tribute album. And of course, you know, who can deny the excellent solo that Randy puts in on that song? When I actually first heard that, it was from a Ozzy Osbourne King Biscuit Flower Hour radio show many years ago, and the guitar solo Randy Rhoads has in there is just epic. So that's why that song is my favorite. And of course, the studio version off Blizzard is excellent too. So that's my number one. So now I'm going to go into some honorable mentions for you. And I got to tell you, doing this whole list was very difficult because Ozzy has so many great songs, and trying to pin it down to the top 10, is like, I mean, when I first started, I think I had like 15 songs in the top 10. And it's like, well, okay, well, I got to take some out. And even after done with the honorable mentions, there's still going to be songs that, you know, maybe should have put on. But of course, this is just my list. And of course, I encourage you to, in the comment section, put your list of songs in as well. We'd love to find out what your favorites are as well. Okay, the first honorable mention is going to go to Zombie Stomp from No More Tears. I can't get enough of that song. It's got such a good beat to it. The next honorable mention is Killer of Giants, The Ultimate Sin. What a great album that is. And with who's on there? Jakey Lee, I believe, is the guitar player on there. Yeah, great stuff. And that album is, that's like one of my favorite albums. The the quality, it seems like it seems like a loud album, but that's not, that's not a bad thing. Really enjoying it. Okay, next one on the honorable mentions is going to be it's going to be the Bark at the Moon song from the album of the same name, Bark at the Moon. Great stuff. Great lead off to that album. Okay, then from another one from Bark at the Moon, I have Rock and Roll Rebel. Yeah, he's just a rock and roll rebel. Yeah, I love that. Okay, all right. Next one on the honorable mentions list is from No Rest for the Wicked. Demon alcohol, demon alcohol, get you. What a great song. When I first said that, yeah, go Ozzy, you sing it. Yeah, great stuff. Okay, next one on the honorable mentions list is from the Ultimate Sin. Thank God for the bomb. Nuki nukia. Great stuff. Oh my gosh. I can't, I was just listening to Ultimate Sin the other day on the way home from work. And it's just, had the headphones on and it just, that whole album just, it might be, it's really itching up to probably my favorite Ozzy album. Okay, next one on the list we have from Blizzard of Oz, Believer. Yeah, that's a great one. Got to have that on this list. Um, like I said, there's so many great songs from Ozzy, you just don't know what to put on there. And then we have from Diary of a Madman, Sato, whatever. I'm not quite sure what that means. So, anyway, that is going to be the last song from the honorable mentions list. So I hope you guys enjoyed going through that. I know it was kind of quick. Like I said, there's so many songs that were not on that list that could have been, but you can only put so much. Do yourself a favor and go out, check out a lot of the Ozzy albums. I've been listening to it constantly this week. He was such an icon, and I think he went out on his own terms when he did that final concert back to the beginning a few weeks ago. Um, I think he wanted to do it, and once he was done, it was like, okay. Like I said, going out on his own terms, wanting to do that for the fans. Every concert the concert footage I've seen, I unfortunately never had a chance to see Ozzy live, but seeing concert footage off the internet and concert videos, you could tell he was all in on his concerts. He loved performing for his audience. That was his life. And even back in the day, I was watching some footage from California Jam, and he came out there and he was just going. It was just so good with Black Sabbath. Excellent stuff. So do yourself a favor, give Ozzy some love this week and listen to his music, because he might be gone from this world, but he really isn't. When you think of his music, will always live on, and all we have to do is just listen to it and think of him. And thank you, Ozzy, for all the wonderful music you provided. Now it's time to rest in peace. Okay. Thanks again, Oz. We will miss you. This is Mr. Music, and that's it. See you guys next time. Bye.